Hello again, friends, family of Farm and Life. I'm here with a new guest. His name is Jose from Texas.
Yes.
And it's a real honor because he's going to be here for 2 months, which is really quite a long time. He's dedicated to healing. So, welcome, Jose.
Thank you.
And we're actually going to do, this is like a pre kind of conversation with him, and we'll do a follow-up towards the end of his visit and see how far he's come. But what brought you here?
What brought me here was the raw foods. I've been interested in that lifestyle for a very long time.
Excellent.
And I just wanted to immerse myself completely into it.
And you are.
Yes.
You are. And you come with a bunch of health goals.
Yes. I want to lose weight, get healthy, strong, detox.
Yeah, you'll do it. You plan to lose about 40-50 pounds.
Yeah, 40-50 pounds is my goal here.
Excellent.
And I think I will do it.
I do too. I do too. Now you're starting off this week. Jose's been here already for about 4 or 5 days.
4 days.
And so you've been eating raw food. How's that?
It's really, really great. The transition is going wonderful.
Okay.
I really, really enjoy it. There's so many foods that I'm getting used to, and it's just so awesome.
Yeah. I love, he keeps saying how great the food tastes, and you're used to grease and salty food, so it's just really wonderful that the food's so satisfying for you.
Exactly.
And you've been doing yoga with our cameraman here, Chris.
Yes, yoga, challenging, but I love it. I'm looking forward to just doing it, for the rest of the time that I'm here and getting really good at it.
Excellent.
For
You've
sure.
taken to walking all the hills and walking around the farm. You're off to a great start. So we're going to follow up with Jose in a couple months.
Yes.
And take a look at this because he will be transformed. All right. So what was just 1 second for you on video has actually been about 50 days here at Farm of Life. And we have transformation, do we not?
Yes.
Another Farm of Life family member has transformed his life.
Yeah, it's fabulous. What is your weight today?
My weight today is 253 pounds. I lost a total of 41 pounds.
41 pounds. And his goal before coming here, as you'll see at the very beginning of this YouTube blog, was to lose 40 to 50 pounds. So he's already lost 41 pounds. And he's still got a few days left.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
You had just said health, strength, detox, and weight loss. And not only weight loss, but your clothing has changed, right? Your clothing size.
Dramatically. I couldn't fit into an extra large when I got here, and now my large shirt is about this much before it buttons up, and the extra large shirt fits just fine.
All right, so you went from a 3XL to an XL,
Mm-hmm.
and you're
That's
this close
amazing.
to wearing a large. That's wonderful. That's a huge indicator of your health improvements. I mean, weight loss is one thing, but changing clothing size and body fat, which we didn't measure. And I just remember you made this comment once, how you used to be so close to 300, and that was very scary for you.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're in the 250s.
I know, dramatically.
Now you can associate yourself with somebody who's in the 250s, not in the 300s. And mentally, that's a huge shift.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's
huge
great.
shift.
Let's take a look at...
How'd you do it?
Yeah.
It's boosted my confidence, truthfully, answering your last question.
Okay.
But I did it with yoga. Of course, the raw food and the raw fruits and the raw vegetables, which was incredibly delicious. Y'all made everything so accommodating, so delicious.
That would be the cameraman.
That's
Chris
right.
Kendall.
That guy right there made some great food. But you were also eating really simple food, too.
Yes.
You were having 2 couple green juices a day. You were eating a lot of fruit smoothies. The more simple your diet, the better and easier it is to heal, right?
Exactly.
And you
Yeah.
made most of your own food. And that's so important, to really get hands-on and build those skills.
Which happens to be really easy when you're on the raw fruits.
Yeah. Yep. It's very simple. Cut it, pull the seeds out, and eat it. Very simple. Very healthy way to lose weight. This lifestyle can be sustained.
Yeah.
On the course of a day, what did you do? Let's walk through that. So in the morning, what'd you do?
In the morning, I woke up, had a green juice. Then I did yoga with Chris.
Mm-hmm.
And then throughout the day, I would read amazing books, and I would eat fruits. At the end of the day, I'd probably have something like a vegetable salad, or just even more fruit.
Right.
It was
You were going on long walks. too.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Let's talk about that though. So when you first got here, you were taking walks that were very short, and then you extended it out. Talk a little bit about that, Sam.
Yeah, before I would just go to the horse,
The horse farm.
yeah, the horse farm,
Mhm.
and then I started going way beyond the horse farm.
The horse farm is less than a kilometer away, really.
And it's
Mhm.
really has several inclines.
Huge hills, actually.
Get that
Mhm.
getting that heart rate up, right?
And sometimes you would
Yeah.
just walk the yoga hill up and down, 10 times in a day, 20 times in a day,
Mhm.
just because it was a hill, a steep incline. That's
Let's-
great.
yeah.
And in the ocean, you did a lot of resistance walking in the water.
Exactly. Yeah. Every chance I could find, I would do something. I would try and do something.
And we're forgetting about one of the biggest mind, body, and spirit changes that you ever
Mhm.
had and made here on this journey was that Diamante hike is what we offer here, and it's on a scale of 1 to 10, it's about an 8 or a 9
Yeah.
as far as difficulty goes. It's an all-day hike.
Yeah.
Um,
Very
and
steep in
Jose
sections.
was able to completely finish this about 20 pounds heavier ago. You know, we did that, what, about a month ago? 5 weeks ago?
Yeah, I was 3 weeks into.
3 weeks into it. And Jose, with a powerful mind, was able to finish that whole hike and down.
Mhm.
What did that do for you, mind, body, and spirit?
Everything. It just boosted my confidence. It
Mhm.
allowed me to see, what I am capable of. I had never pushed myself that far, and that just showed me how much potential is in me. It
Mhm.
showed me how even now I want to lose weight even more. It just did so much. And there's like a before and after, and I think y'all saw it too.
We
right?
did. It was
A
palpable.
big shift after that
A
hike.
shift in his energy and his kind of faith in this whole process and in himself.
Mhm. Even during the hike, there were points. Remember that first phase as we were going up? He would look up, and we'd all be on the hike, and he would look up and he'd say, "I've got to get up that." And we were working right then. We were working on redirecting his thoughts, because we talk a lot about the power of now here, which is one of the books that he read, which is what we'll talk about. But you only have right now, and so when you look up and you project into the future, that's a projected thought. Oh my God, I can't. There's no way I'm going to be able to do that. Well, that's an illusion. That's not a correct way of thinking, or even going backwards. All you have is right now. So we got him to focus on his breath. We got him to focus on the sound of his steps. We got him to focus and getting him into a meditative state during this walk, which really changed you. It
And
was amazing.
Even by the third tier, you saw a shift, right?
Huge shift. No more was that, oh God, how much further do we have? Do I really have to get up that? That's steep. It's tough. No, it was just totally in the moment, totally seeing the beauty, because it's like Lord of the Rings up there. Just in the moment, looking at the trees and the leaves, and the bounty that's up there, and it just walked him right up. It was amazing to see the shift. And since then, Jose, you've been a completely just changed person.
Mm-hmm.
Totally happy, totally in the moment, and just really ready to tackle the new you.
But yeah, I've learned so much from you guys, from everyone here, and now I feel like I have the knowledge to create, what I want in my life.
Mm-hmm.
And you're really committed, to just staying raw.
Mm-hmm.
And we've actually put Jose in some challenging situations. We go to the beach. I mean, it's a beach town. Everything's there that you might want, from grocery stores to restaurants. And we went to the mall yesterday to go see a movie. And Jose's just raw food through all of it, just sticking to his guns. And and your family, when you go home, what are they expecting?
They're totally supportive. They want me to teach them everything I learned here, and they want to do this journey with me as well.
Good.
They want to go through it with me as well.
That's fantastic.
And Jose's mom, if you have any questions about raw food, get in touch with us.
Yes,
we'll support you
definitely.
in the food prep arena.
He's coming back with some recipe books, though.
Yeah.
I want to talk a little bit about the books. I know we talked about the power of now, and I know that you've read another book called The Conversations with God. What did those books do for you as far as shifting the way you think about things?
Okay, well, The Power of Now taught me about the mind, the body, and spirit.
Mm-hmm.
And that was just it was an awakening in a way, because one of the passages of the book that I most remember is always watch the thinker. Never in my life before did I ever think about doing that.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's one of the biggest things I'm going to take from that book.
That is so huge. That's going to change your life.
Mm-hmm. And remember the other night we were talking about how the spirit drives the mind and body, right?
And then Conversations with God, it's an incredible book. Basically, what I learned from Conversations with God is, you know, when you really want, it's the knowledge to create what I want in my life and how to do it, because that's what the book showed me. It showed how people were doing it incorrectly and how to do it correctly.
Yeah, very, very good.
Those two messages from the two books really go hand in hand.
Exactly.
Watch the thinker, and then how to use the thinker to your advantage.
Yep, watch your thoughts, right? We always teach that here. Basically, you have two major kinds of thought. You have fear and love. You stay in love, you stay in the moment, and you become a much more powerful creator, like the Conversations with God book states. We are creators. We're all little blips of God, and we can create. You know, say, make your movie. You're the great movie projector. You're the movie director. Make your movie. You know, you can sink or you can swim with that movie, but you learned the techniques to swim.
Exactly.
You know, and
So what movie
so
are you
proud of
making
you.
when you go home?
What?
I said, what movie is he making when you go home? Yeah, I mean, because we know he has goals and plans for what's next.
My goal in terms of weight loss is I'd like to get to 220 pounds, and then we'll just go from there.
Sure.
Perfect.
And then back home, I just want to dive right in. When I get back home the next day, I'm going right back to the gym. I'm gonna sign up for a gym. I might even go to my brother's house gym, and I'm just gonna keep on every single day. Just stay in the moment every day, and like you said, you know, it's just gonna be in the now, and I'm just gonna focus on eating healthy, on living my life, creating what I want, and not waiting to be happy when I reach a certain goal. No, just be happy now.
There you go. That's the
beautiful.
most important thing. So you've got like a toolbox that you can go back and plug this lifestyle in. So you've learned it here in this beautiful space. It's a really great place to gain a lot of clarity.
Very beautiful.
But then you can go back to Dallas in the big city environment, and you can plug this toolbox right in. You go to the gym. You've seen some raw food groups that you might want to, some like-minded people that you might want to meet in the Dallas area. There's some parks around your area where you can continue with barefoot walking or exercising outside, breathing the fresh air, and the meditation techniques too that you've learned here. I mean, all these things, we talked about it with Jose, the mind, body, and spirit need to be practiced every single day. And when you get really, really good at it, you can become a very sharp, powerful, and quick creator. And that's what this guy is becoming. So proud of him.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
we are.
And I have to thank Jody and Brian for everything they did. They're just amazing guides. In my first email to Jody, I said I needed a guide, and they were there for me. They were perfect. And Finca de Vida is such a beautiful paradise. I couldn't have done it at a better place. And Chris and Lisa, the volunteers, are amazing as well. Chris with his yoga.
And I want to thank you, Jose. Seriously, I want to thank you for just being here and for contributing to the energy of this space.
Yeah.
Because so many people came in through here. I mean, how many people, gosh, I don't
A
know.
lot of guests came
What do we
through.
have, 15, 20 guests?
Overlap.
Come in and out in the 2 months that you've been here. And you were an inspiration to them. You really were. You kept them on the path. You kept them going. And you're an inspiration to us.
Yeah.
Thank
you
you.
are.
Yeah,
In the farm,
Yeah,
thanks.
You've moved a lot of people while you've been here.
for sure.
And we're gonna miss you. You're like family now.
Gonna miss you, buddy.
Yeah,
We'll see
thank
you
you.
again. We'll see you again next year.
Much love, Jose.
We're gonna have a reunion.
Definitely.
January 2012.
Well, I'll be back, yeah. I'll be back.
All right,
All
well,
right.
good luck to you.
Thank you
keep
so
us
much.
posted.
Thank you.
All right. You're welcome. Farmer Life family, we'll see you later.
Peace.
Bye-bye.